Well, hi there, Original Soul. Welcome into this new moon in Taurus reading. So let's jump right into it, shall we? We'll get a theme card out, see what pops out. Got Shadow at the bottom of the deck, Wisdom. So possibly some deep dive, working on some triggers or some emotional healing, something like that. All right, let's see what we get here. I also hope you're doing super well. All right, energy for new moon in Taurus. New moons are a great time to set your intentions. Although isn't every day a good day to set some intentions? All right, let's see what we get. Every time I've used this deck, two seem to pop out. So we'll see if we get one today. All right. I think we will. Cutting the deck with leadership. Are you some kind of a leader? Maybe taking charge or leadership of your own life and destiny. There it is. All right. Energy for new moon in Taurus, leadership. There we go. Okay, so that looks an awful lot like Oprah, doesn't it, on this card? Likely an inspiration. And then I see Leo, courage, lion there on this card as well. Leo energy has come up a lot in a lot of the readings, so I don't know if summer is going to play an important role or be an important time. But new moon in Taurus, time to start setting some intentions. Let's see, what deck do I want to use here? Possibly around leadership. Taking charge, taking control. If you are a leader or want to be a leader, what type of leader do you want to be? Or what type of qualities do you think are important in leadership? Compassion, courage, being willing to get up and speak in front of people takes courage, being willing to lead with your heart. Listening to others, those are qualities that at least are important to me in a leader. All right, let's see what we get here. Okay, cutting the deck with 9 of Pentacles. So that is a confident energy, definitely abundant, sure of yourself. Are you feeling that way? Definitely feeling a little more oomph in my energy, I guess. All right, let's see here. Yeah, and then King of Wands, talking about that lion energy. So there we've got the lion represented in this card. So King of Wands is about magnetizing, being creative, being a leader, taking charge, taking control, all those things that we were just talking about. So do you have some sort of project or venture in mind? Some sort of new goal, possibly, that you are working towards. Let's get another one with that. There it is. Oh, 6 of Cups. This can a lot of times be about nostalgia. So maybe there is something that you are kind of re-bringing up from some point of your past. Maybe there's something that you used to do that you want to get back into. Maybe there is an idea you had previously and now you're really ready to run with it. You could even be tapping into a little bit of youthful energy. Think of your kind of childlike wonder and energy. Some of those things that you really were into when you were a kid are really clues about maybe skills, talents, or directions that might be helpful for you to explore even as an adult. So that's coming through as well. So maybe shifting gears a little bit with that. Okay, let's see here. Just going to say any blocks or challenges coming up. That felt a little difficult. 3 cards together. Let's see, 8 of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Devil. So 2 major arcana coming up with obstacles and challenges here. Let's get a good look at these. Eight of Pentacles is about hard work, putting in a lot of effort, a lot of time. Maybe there's some things that you need to cut out. So take a look at where you're spending time and energy and just really kind of noticing those scissors. So this could be like, you know, measuring twice, so you only have to cut once sort of thing. Maybe there's some things you need to kind of put a pin in and come back to for later. So something like that. And then Hermit energy and Devil energy, if these are blockages and challenges, this could be about maybe having a hard time sort of acting on wisdom or being able to sort of go within and take on some lessons that you have already possibly learned or that you need to learn. Yeah, and then that Devil energy too, that could be about being stubborn, having a lot of control. Can also be about different types of vices or things like that, right? That keep you sort of caged up or stuck, or maybe where you keep sort of other people down. So in terms of leadership, this could also be like you've put in a lot of work. You know that you have a light to shine, right? You know that you are leadership material, but maybe there's some sort of boss or figure or something, someone kind of standing in your way, keeping you down, maybe not seeing your value. I definitely had that happen to me. Had a career working in a male-dominated industry, so that can come up quite a bit. I've had some experience with that, right? Not being taken seriously or right, completely being ignored. No matter how good you do, people don't even really realize how amazing you are, how smart you are, those sorts of things. So I don't know if anybody is going through something with that. All right, let's see here. So best action and advice, happiness, 10 of cups, and the Hierophant. So another major arcana coming out. I love the Hierophant in this deck. Normally Hierophant is about tradition, but if you notice in this deck, we've got this, I'm assuming this is a llama, but we've got a llama just chilling on her boombox. Looks like she's ready to do some yoga. She's probably eating something healthy there. She's still got her sassy little leopard cheetah shoes on. Right, but this is getting grounded in your happiness, taking your happiness to heart, making your happiness a priority, and really committing to that. And again, that could be taking a new direction, or maybe something you used to do, something you used to be interested in, and now you're ready to go forward and take charge in that way. Could even be something that's in a more holistic or healing modality. Right? Something related possibly to even spirituality, as opposed to maybe religion. I don't know if any of that is playing in. All right, let's get one on the outcome, and then maybe we'll add a couple cards to clarify a little bit here. All right, so let's see. Outcome related to this leadership. Ooh, 4 of Wands with maybe a little bit of anxiety, maybe putting your anxiety to an end and sort of shining, coming out into the world somehow. Maybe there is some skill or talent, or you're an entrepreneur and you've been working on something like a side hustle, and that's going to become like your main thing, or taking off a little bit more, because we've got 4 of Wands right here in the outcome. So this is an up-leveling. Look how happy he is going through that 1111 portal. So this is sort of a wish fulfillment, wish granted. Something is going, like you're ready to just be kind of dancing and prancing along. Let's get one more with that 4 of Wands. Yeah, with the 6 of Swords, this could be something that you have been waiting for, because it looks, you can see here how the hair has been sort of waiting there for the tortoise. She's all kind of dolled up, waiting for the tortoise to show up there. 6 Swords, sort of this gateway out here in the future. I'm getting that 1111 again with this card too. But she's got her bags packed, ready to go, ready to take off. So this could be, maybe you are walking away from some sort of job or career or any sort of situation that has kept you down and not let you tap into your leadership qualities. Maybe you're getting a raise or a promotion or something like that. And then maybe you need to move because of that. Maybe you get, again, this new thing that you started with here that you're ready to go for. All right, let's see here. Okay. Yeah, as I was just talking about, maybe it's time to move on from something, or you might be moving. 8 of Cups came out here with the King of Wands and the 6 of Cups. So yeah, this new thing has you moving on to something new and something that's fulfilling. And this could be pretty difficult, as I was talking about with this 8 of Pentacles, how you've been working really hard, you've been putting in all that work and effort, and maybe you're really, really good at what you do, but again, that's going unseen somehow, right? So this new thing, has you moving in a new direction. Yeah, with the Lovers at the bottom, something that's bringing in more balance, more harmony, more unity with yourself. Also, more unity with your skills and your soul. All right, let's see here with this obstacles. Let's get one more with that. It's kind of weird. Also difficult as we get to the challenges and blockages. Queen of Cups. So this could be about expression. Right? There could be a challenge again with following your intuition or staying calm and grounded and emotionally in control. Staying in that more nurturing and heartfelt energy when you're faced with this sort of devil energy that is weighing you down, keeping you a little bit smaller. All right, let's see here. What's the best advice? Staying focused on your happiness. And maybe you do go to yoga. Start eating a little bit better, drink some water, right? Do some things for your physical body that also kind of pump you up. What did I say at the beginning? I've got a little more oomph to my energy. Yeah, because we've got, what is this, 9 of Swords here. So you can see the wrists there are all stuck and bound up. There's all these swords. I feel like he could easily maybe slide that rope onto one of those swords and get out of that situation. Yeah, because there is a new beginning and something is ready for you. So it seems like there's been some anxiety and restriction. This is often self-imposed, even if it doesn't feel like it, right? Especially if you feel like you have to be at, I'll just keep using a career as an example, but let's say you have to be at this job because it pays your bills and this is what you've been doing for 8 years. And, you just couldn't possibly walk away and change everything up, that sort of thing. So this is that sort of negative energy where you're finding all the reasons why you can't instead of why you can. So it definitely is time to focus on your happiness, focus on your new beginning, have a little more trust and faith. All right, with this outcome, 4 of Wands, 6 of Swords. Yeah, Knight of Cups. So again, maybe a new offer is coming in and this is definitely more fulfilling. So keep your eye on the prize with your 10 of Cups and moving in your authentic, heartfelt way. Because, yeah, some kind of offer ends up coming in that, again, levels you up, has you dancing. Again, maybe you are moving locations. Yeah, with the Ace of Swords, right? This is clarity, truth, something new. And this is a new opportunity for some sort of leadership. This is a new opportunity for some sort of, just new venture. All right. Magician here at the bottom of the deck and Ace of Swords on both of these. We've got the 2 and the Page of Cups, which is more of, again, that balance and heartfelt energy. Okay, so what an awesome reading for new moon in Taurus. I don't know what you have cooking, what you've got going on, what sort of intentions you're hoping to set. But if this made some sense to you, maybe it's time to set some goals around your own leadership. Maybe it's time to take charge, switch gears, get a little more courageous, tap into that Lion, Leo energy. Because you are this King of Wands, this Hierophant. You've got some sort of new offer coming in, so just stick with it because it is coming. So set those intentions, focus on your happiness and your leadership qualities. Okay. So that is what we've got here for the new moon in Taurus reading. I hope there was something here for you. And until next time, peace.